Hello everyone. Today in this video we will learn about how gaseous exchange happens in plants and in animals. So now we will learn about respiration and mechanism of respiration. See, we have studied about aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration, and in aerobic respiration its most important part is intake of oxygen from the environment. Like in animals, we take oxygen with our nose, and how plants take, we will study about it. And the second step, oxidation of food, means breakdown of glucose in the presence of oxygen. Then release of energy as ATP, because energy released in aerobic respiration is stored in the form of ATP. And its last step is elimination of CO2, carbon dioxide, which is formed during respiration, during aerobic respiration. So its elimination is the last part. So there are 4 steps of aerobic respiration. And what are these? Intake of oxygen from the environment. And second step, oxidation of food, means glucose which is oxidized, which is broken down to give energy. And third step, release of energy as ATP. And fourth, elimination of carbon dioxide. So now we will learn about respiration and aerobic respiration in plants. See, in aerobic respiration, oxygen is required, and plants also, they need oxygen. Yes, in oxygen, it is the byproduct of photosynthesis, but still oxygen is must, because respiration, aerobic respiration, it occurs in the presence of oxygen. So for this, how plants exchange gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide out. So now we will study about it, because plants, they do not have any special organs like we are having, like all the animals have, because we have special organs for the exchange of gases. And how it happens in plants, let's study now. See, plants also exchange gases like CO2 and O2 with their environment. And plants, they exchange gases from the surfaces of stem, leaves and root. But massive exchange of gases, it takes place through stomata. And what are stomata? Stomata are the tiny pores which are present on the underside of the leaf. So plants, in leaves, gaseous exchange takes place by diffusion. So diffusion, what is diffusion? Diffusion is a spontaneous process in which exchange of molecules takes place. And what are these molecules? Like carbon dioxide and oxygen. So molecules of carbon dioxide and oxygen, they are exchanged from the region of higher concentration, means जहाँ पर भी इनका concentration ज़्यादा है, वहाँ से इनका exchange होता है to the lower concentration. See, just take an example of oxygen. If plant need oxygen, so it takes place exchange of gases, means oxygen plants को चाहिए. So in cell it is less, so oxygen will move inside from the region of lower concentration, और oxygen ज़्यादा कहाँ है? बाहर, outside of the cell. So it takes place, means gaseous exchange takes place through diffusion. And plants, they have large intercellular spaces. But what are intercellular spaces? Means space between the cells, space present between the cells. जैसे for example, we have studied about cross section of a leaf, in which we have seen that mesophyll cells, they have air spaces, and these air spaces helps in the exchange of gases. So plant body, it has large intercellular spaces, and these spaces help in the exchange of gases. And it depends on environmental condition and requirement of plant. If plant required carbon dioxide or oxygen, so then only exchange of gases takes place, and it depends on environmental condition. And we will study about this now. So the direction of diffusion, it depends upon the environmental conditions and the requirement of the plants. And how? Let's study. See, during day, CO2 is generated during respiration. See, respiration is a process which takes place in plants during day or at night, both. Like photosynthesis, it takes place only daytime. But respiration is the process which happens during day and at night also. So CO2 is generated during respiration, because respiration, it happens in daytime also. So CO2 is generated. So this CO2 is utilized for photosynthesis, the raw material of photosynthesis. So CO2 generated during respiration is utilized for photosynthesis, and it releases oxygen, because oxygen, it is the byproduct of photosynthesis, and some of the oxygen is utilized for respiration. So CO2 is consumed which is formed during respiration. It is consumed by plant for photosynthesis, and O2 oxygen is released. So release of oxygen is the major event during day. During day, release of oxygen, it is the major event instead of CO2. CO2 does not released. Why? Because this CO2 is consumed for photosynthesis as a raw material. And same at night, no photosynthesis takes place. So CO2 elimination is the major event, because photosynthesis, it happens only daytime, during daytime, and respiration rate takes place during day and at night also. So no photosynthesis, but respiration occurs. So CO2 elimination is the major event. So these are the two conditions, environmental conditions, like during daytime, which is the major event, release of oxygen is the major event, and its reverse, at night, CO2 elimination is the major event. And this exchange of gases, it happens by diffusion. Diffusion, a process in which exchange of gases takes place from the region of higher concentration to the region of lower concentration. So now we will learn about exchange of gases in animals, because animals, they have evolved different organs for the exchange of gases. So animals have evolved different organs for the uptake of oxygen and oxygen from the environment, and getting rid of CO2. And CO2, how CO2 is coming? CO2 is producing after, CO2 is generated after respiration. It is the waste product of respiration. So animals, they have various organs, and these organs work together and constitute a respiratory system. Okay, and the surface from where the exchange of gases takes place, that surface is called respiratory surface. So this respiratory surface from where exchange of gases takes place in animals. So this respiratory surface has some special features. And what are these special features? Let's study. It has large surface area. The surface where exchange of gases takes place, the respiratory surface, it has large surface area. And the second feature, it is very thin and moist. From the respiratory surface means from where exchange of gases takes place. जहाँ पर गैसेस एक्सचेंज होता है, उस सरफेस को हम बोलते हैं रेस्पिरेटरी सरफेस. और ये जो रेस्पिरेटरी सरफेस है, इट इज़ वेरी थिन एंड मॉइस्ट. बहुत ही ज़्यादा थिन होती है, पतली होती है, बहुत ज़्यादा थिन. एंड इट हैज़ अ रिच सप्लाई ऑफ ब्लड वेसल्स, और ब्लड वेसल्स कैपिलरीज. तो ये जो रेस्पिरेटरी सरफेस है, इट इज़ कवर्ड बाय अ dense network of blood capillaries. So respiratory surface, it is extremely thin and moist, and it is richly supplied with blood vessels. Blood vessels, capillaries. Blood capillaries, बहुत ज़्यादा thin blood vessels. Respiratory surface is permeable to respiratory gases. Permeable means it allows the entry of oxygen inside the cell and exit of carbon dioxide. So it is permeable to respiratory gases. In animals, what are the respiratory gases? Mainly oxygen and carbon dioxide. So what are the four features? Special features of a respiratory surface? It has large surface area. It is richly supplied with blood vessels, blood capillaries. It is extremely thin and moist, and respiratory surface is permeable to respiratory gases.